Today we're going to be reviewing a couple of bags from Low & Sons. And if you're not familiar with Low & Sons, they make fantastic travel bags. Crystal actually reviewed a bag, I want to say it's been a couple years now, their book bag, right?
Yep.
And so today I'm going to review another one of their book bags and also their weekender bag. And this is kind of like their newest weekender bag. So if you have one of their previous versions, this is a similar one, but an upgraded version. This bag is called the Catalina Supreme Tote, and it's a fantastic weekender bag. So I particularly chose this size because we were going to San Diego for a few days. So I thought this would be the perfect size to take with me on top of my suitcase. And the reason why I went with this bag is because, one, it had a suitcase sleeve here, a trolley sleeve, which I always have to have those if I'm traveling. I don't like to carry big bags on my shoulder because my shoulders are weak. I'm just a little baby. So
well, it gets tiring.
Yeah,
too.
It does get tiring. And I also like the color black. It's just simple, sleek, timeless. So I tend to go with black, but they do have another color, and I believe it's a grayish type color. So when I first started using this bag, I was like, okay, it has, pretty standard features where there's a pocket in the front. There are options to put a strap on it. I took off the straps because once again, I was, putting it on my suitcase anyway, so I wasn't gonna use the strap. And also the bottom here has a separate compartment where you can store shoes or other miscellaneous items, which I love weekender bags that have that or tote bags that have that, because I do like to separate my shoes from the clothes because I don't want it to get stinky. Also the bottom here, sorry, there's some of my dog's hair. It has these little studs so the canvas doesn't directly touch the ground, so it's a little bit protected there. The features that surprised me is what made me fall in love with this bag. So whenever you have a tote bag, if you're someone that travels with your laptop, it's like, where do you put your laptop? It's hard to find a tote bag that has a specific place to put your laptop. So usually, I'll just have a laptop sleeve or a case, and then I would stick it in the bag. This one has an actual laptop sleeve compartment, not on the inside, but over here. I don't know if you can see, but right here in between the exterior and the interior, they have a separate zipper here, it's very padded, and you can stick your laptop right here. And I'm like, this is genius because they've solved the issue of where do I put my laptop if I want to bring my laptop. So I really, really like this feature. Another feature that I really like about this bag that I didn't even notice until I got it, whereas this strap right here, I thought it was just a design feature, but no, it's actual a functionality feature where there's a Velcro here. Say you're wearing a coat or a jacket or whatever, maybe you have a beach towel wherever you're going and you don't want to carry it with you inside the bag, you can basically, stick it in between. You can adjust the size. You can stick it right in between here. So I did put my coat here because there were times where I wasn't wearing it. So yeah, I really like that they thought about that if you didn't want to stick something inside your bag. Just, more room if you can't fit everything inside. And then, so inside, I want to say it's, the features are pretty standard from other tote bags, but then there are some differences. I did notice like this bag has a removable padded compartment, which I thought was interesting. It just gives it more structure. So I actually kept this in there because I wanted to keep the structure. So I left that in there and packed my clothes. There's several mesh pockets, so a lot of organization, so you're not just tossing everything in there and it's not hard to locate anything. So, I used all the mesh pockets to put different miscellaneous items. And then I really like that this bag right here, it's a zippered bag, it's detachable. And this is so handy, so I put some of like my toiletry stuff in here. So basically I detached it and then I put it in my hotel room, bathroom. So that was really handy to have. I would say like even if you want to put like, I don't know if you carry a camera or your laptop battery or whatever, like that would be a great place to put it too. And then you can set it next to your laptop at the workstation, wherever, if your hotel room has like a little desk. But really thoughtful feature where you can remove this little pouch here. And you know, if you're going to be using this bag as maybe like a daily commute bag to your work, if you take public transportation and you don't really necessarily need the trolley sleeve option, you can actually zip it back up and use it as a pocket, again, for extra storage. So that's a really nice feature as well. And like I said, there's a front pocket too. So there's 2 exterior pockets if you don't want to use one of them as a trolley sleeve pocket. And here's the strap, and it is padded. So, I mean, it does give you comfort if you do want to put it on your shoulder. And if you're wondering, this does fit under an airline seat. They did make it to a size where if you do want to travel with this on an aircraft, it is designed so that it fits under your seat. But I mean, for me, like, I don't typically carry tote bags on aircrafts. I like to carry a book bag, which I'll show you that next.
So next we're going to talk about the Westholme and the Rowledge backpacks. So the Rowledge backpack I reviewed before, like a year or 2 ago, and I had just gotten it, so I used it maybe like once or twice, maybe just once, and I gave the review. But I can say, like, with confidence after using it for a year or 2 that I really love this bag. It has become my go-to travel bag. I use it all the time. It fits so much for, you know, your personal carry-on item, and it fits like right underneath the seat, because this is actually the large one, which was, how many inches was it, like 16, 17 inches tall?
Yeah.
And you know, you could fit, I don't know if you could tell by like how bulky it is, but like I fit so much in here, and it still fits right underneath the seat in front of me on a plane. So if you're worried about that, don't worry about it, because I've been on plenty of planes so far and I've never had a problem storing this underneath.
I started getting jealous of her backpack. So I'm like, well, I want that now.
Yeah, because I have been using it for a long time. So then she found this. This is the Westholme. So it's very similar to the Rowledge, but there's like some key differences on it. Basically, like the design is the same. It's just the outer part is sheepskin leather for this one, the Westholme. So it's a little bit more expensive material. Actually, how much more expensive? It's like a couple $100 more.
$200 more, yeah. Depending on the size you get, because they do sell these in different sizes, as well as the Rowledge, right?
Yeah, so there's like a small and a large, I believe. Well, for the Rowledge, and I believe the Westholme
has a medium and a large.
Medium and a large, okay. So yeah, we both have the large version, which I recommend if you want to take as much as you can on a plane for a carry-on. I recommend getting the large. Unless you just like small backpacks, then get the smaller medium. So material is different. I had to pull it up here. Sorry if you couldn't see it before, but so the material, this is sheepskin, so it's more luxurious material. It's very soft. This one is nylon, but it's waterproof. They both have large pockets in the front. With the large pocket, sorry, it's heavy, because I packed it just to show you what can fit in here, which I'll show in a second. But Candy's is empty right now. So it unzips. There's 2 zippers. These are like really heavy duty zippers that work really well. So the difference with these is that the Westholme one has mesh pockets up here, and then it has like a back zipper pocket. Mine does not have mesh pockets. It's just this open space here, and then you have a zippered pocket in the back. They both have this key, the
detachable key thing, whatever you call this.
Yeah, I forgot what you call these, but it's basically a string that you could attach, detach, so that you can keep your keys here so you won't lose them, or you know exactly where it's at.
You're not shuffling around trying to find your keys.
Yeah, and so Candy has one here too on the Westholme. So that's the key difference, just was the mesh pocket that she has. So she's able to see things a little bit easier in this one. What we just discussed right now is that as I was zipping this up, I kind of had trouble like zipping and unzipping it for whatever reason. It's probably because the material is like softer, that it's a little bit harder to zip. Whereas mine is like, I don't have that much of a problem. It's really not a big deal, but it's just easier with this material to zip and unzip versus this one.
Yeah, we're just being really nitpicky.
Yeah, this is very nitpicky stuff. Like, it's not even a big deal, but I just wanted to mention that. So they both have these zippered side pockets.
Expandable.
Yeah, and it expands. So if you just want to put something smaller, narrow, then you can like zip it up to secure it. Or if you want to put like a water bottle, like I have here on the other side, because both sides have these zippered side pockets. then you can open up a little bit more and create space for your water bottle. So the top part is different too because Candy has just one handle here in the back, whereas the Rowledge has a handle in the front and in the back. And then they also have a snap closure where you can put the handles together and close it and keep that secure.
I will say like having two handles probably distributes the weight more evenly as well.
They both have this handy zipper top pocket here where you can keep your passport. Candy has her business cards.
Crystal has her passport.
Yeah. So I usually keep my passport or my sunglasses in there for easy access when traveling, and it's come in handy so many times. I love this top zipper feature here. In the back, this is another difference. So the Rowledge, you can actually detach this. So they have two buckles where you can detach at the bottom, whereas the Westholme one does not have this. It's just like a regular backpack where you can adjust this, the straps, which you can adjust the straps here too. But I believe this one is a little bit thicker. So the straps are a little bit wider, just a tad.
They're both padded though.
Yeah, but both padded. Like I've never had a problem where I felt like my shoulders hurt with this backpack because the padding is really nice on this. The reason why you're able to detach this is a couple reasons. You can like hook it up to a table so you can keep it secure by you, like the leg of the table, like secure it around that. Or you can tuck these straps in behind here in the trolley sleeve and just not have the straps show at all, so you're just hiding them. I also like it because when I store it underneath the seat in front of me, you know, sometimes like the strap kind of goes out to the side and I feel like it's gonna trip somebody. So if you keep it secure within here, you don't have to worry about that. So that's another reason why I like that you can detach these straps and tuck it in here. And then you can even like tuck in these little guys in here too. They've demonstrated by saying you could carry it like a tote, but I've never used it that way. I mean, you can, but I've just never done it that way. So yeah, that's how it looks with it tucked in. And then the inside is basically the same. So I'm just gonna show you what I packed in this. And sorry, Candy, you had to carry that the whole time because it's so heavy. This is what I usually carry in my backpack is I carry several pouches like this with miscellaneous items like a sleeping mask, headphones, batteries, you name it, everything is in this pouch. I also have like some coin purses. I also have a charging device for my phone and my Apple Watch. And the biggest thing I have in here is my camera. So I just wanted to show you this because this camera is huge. I have a Canon 5D Mark IV. And it's like super heavy and big, but I could fit it within this bag and still put in more stuff. So that's how much this bag can carry. So this side, it's zippered. So you have a zippered pocket where you can store, you know, different things to secure. And then the inside, so there's two options to this. Candy's, it comes with this insert, which Candy's still has. I took mine out. All of these bags, it comes with a detachable insert. So you can choose to keep it in or choose to take it out like I did, because if you want more room or if you want it to be a little bit lighter, then you can take this whole insert out. And the reason...
what does the insert have that... Oh, like
it
more
has
pockets and stuff.
more organization.
Okay.
So it has more organization, like, you know, pens and like notepads, whatever you want to put in here to organize more things. They also have two side mesh pockets as well.
I actually didn't know it was removable.
Yeah,
That's why I kept it in there when I used it.
I will show you then. Okay.
Yeah, I just was like, oh, it's extra padding. Like I didn't realize it was removed. So I kept it in there on my trip.
Yeah, so it's actually really easy. You just have like all these snaps that you unsnap like this. And then this whole thing comes out like that. Oh. Yeah. So inside, you know, you have like different organization. So it's really up to you if you want to keep it in or not. I just choose to take it out because I feel like I have more room when I take it out. And you save just a little bit more weight too, is what they say. I think this one feels lighter than the one I have. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't, you know, used it in a while, but.
I'll probably stick to keeping mine in because I like having the side mesh pockets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably keep mine in.
Yeah. So, and then I also wanted to show you the laptop sizes I carry. I usually carry my 13-inch MacBook laptop because they have another side or back side here with nice secure zippers, by the way. Both of the backpacks has this, where you unzip the back and it has a nice padded area for your laptop. And online for the large backpack, it says it fits a 13-inch laptop, which it fits just fine. You even have more room, as you can see. I also put my iPad in as well because I'm like, why not? So fitting an iPad and a 13-inch laptop in this back pocket works really well because padded, have plenty of room still. But if you're wondering if you can fit a 15-inch, you actually can. So if I weren't going to take these and put in this 15-inch MacBook laptop, it does fit. It's just that sometimes, like the corners here, how it sticks out just a tad, it could get caught in there, but you can actually close it. So it's not too much a big deal. I think maybe if you pack this in a little bit more, you may have a problem, but you know, if you're not gonna pack too much and you don't mind the corners sticking out just a tad like that, it'll fit a 15-inch just fine.
Yeah, mine was fine. I have a 15-inch laptop, and I stuck it in the back here, and it was completely fine with my insert too. Like, and I carry a smaller camera, a Sony. Yeah, mine was packed, and my laptop still fit just fine.
So I don't know. I think they were just being extra cautious, not to say 15-inch for whatever reason, but it does fit a 15-inch laptop. As Candy said earlier, you know, we are huge fans of Low & Sons products because they do have the traveler in mind. And it's also a woman that designs these bags too, so she knows what women look for when it comes to organization and like pockets, like all this stuff.
Very detailed. Also, as an Asian-owned company, it's a family-owned company, which, you know, I like, you know, supporting Asian businesses because we're half Asian. So, but I mean, if you're gonna ask like, oh, which one's better? It's really hard to say. If you want to save a little bit of money, I would say go with the Rowledge one. Rowledge, just because the features are very similar. I want to say you get a little bit more with this one, with the handle and the
I feel like
strap.
you definitely get more with this.
But if you're someone who wants more of a simple aesthetic design, then I would go with this one because this is all black. Like there is no like hardware, gold hardware. It's very matte black, which I really like that sleek, simple style. So that's why, you know, I was hesitant. I'm like, should I go with this one or should I go with the, you know, the style that I really like more aesthetically? But functionality, it's still great. But yeah, that's why I went with this one. But if you want to save a little bit of money and want a little bit more features, I would definitely go with this one.
I hope this review helped you out. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.